Hey everyone, it's Ted here. I'm out here working on another drive. I've got an Alpha here that I'm working on the yoke shaft. Typically what happens is this is the input yoke shaft from the drive, and then you have your U-joints in the drive shaft that goes into the coupler into the engine, and the seal cuts a groove in this yoke shaft as this one is. So you can kind of see this, and you can see how, if I could catch my fingernail, that groove just tears the seal up. So the seal is cut into here, and then gear lube leaks out into the bellows. So we need to replace this or fix it. So I have been fixing these for decades, and I'm going to show you the trick to fixing them. So let's get started. Okay, so first off, what I always like to do is I like to recommend that you use a press to press anything together that has to be uniform. So what I've done is I've used my drill press vise, and I have gotten this yoke shaft into this vise and gotten it square, and now I'm ready to put it on the press. So what I've done is tighten this up. It won't go anywhere. We have a little bit of Permatex form a gasket sealer. You can use any type of semi-hardening sealer to put around underneath this surface when we put a new sleeve on here, and that makes it so it's waterproof and gear lube proof. So the next thing you're going to need is you're going to need the actual sealing ring, and this is what they call a Speedy Sleeve, or a sleeve for bearing surfaces. And this one fits the shaft, and it comes as a kit. Basically what you have is you have the installation tool, which I have modified. As you can tell, this would be a solid piece, but I've modified it, and the reason I modified it so it fits over the yoke shaft. The next thing you need is you need the actual sleeve, and the sleeve is 0.313 inches. Magically, that is virtually perfect with the depth of where the seal rides. So I think these were designed with this in mind years ago by SKF. This fits on here, and then this fits over like that, and then I have this tool that fits it, and then I put a flat piece of steel on it, and I press it together on the seal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and press this one on, because this is for a friend of mine who has this problem, so I'm fixing it for him. So we're going to apply a little bit of this sealer to it, and then we'll take it over to the press, and I'll press it on, and that way you guys can see what the finished product looks like. Alright, you can see I've got it jigged up pretty well in the press here, and I'm just going to tighten this down and let the press do the work. And the sleeve goes on like butter. It doesn't have much tension on it to go on, so you don't have to reef on it very hard. You can use your finger like I'm doing right now. And then when you get all the way down, loosen that press up. That's it. That thing is on there. Let's go over to the bench, take a look. Okay, so there we are. And that's pressed on there nice. And I'm going to leave it right in here, because my next step, what I got to do is I've got to cut the end edge of this off, and then I have to peel it back with a pair of wire cutters. So we're going to go get some wire cutters and cut that off, and then we'll take a little carb cleaner and clean up this surface so you can see what it looks like finished product. Alright, one word of warning is this piece of metal here is sharp like a razor blade. So when you cut this and you're going to remove it, be really careful, because it wants to come get you. Alright, so I'm trying to break it off and not realizing that the groove is much higher than the lip. So now when I get up high enough, there, now it peels off. So that's the hard part. And that is, just like I said, be careful, because this gets really sharp. So once you get it high enough to break off, it should, like a sardine can, peel off. These are not SKF brands. This is a different brand, and I'm not sure whose it is, but I like the SKF better one than this. These don't seem to be as easy to break off, but there it goes. So now, all goes well. There it goes. Now you can pull on it, and like I said, just be really careful, because this thing's like a razor blade. There it goes. This is usually where I get bit. See this? Just be careful. It wants to come get you. Definitely wants to come get you. There it is. That's it. So I got that jagged, nasty piece of metal off that's like a razor blade that goes right in the trash. Alright, I'll get a little carb cleaner, clean it up, and give you a show. Alright, I'll get some carb cleaner and brake clean and clean up that surface and the outside edge and get that glue off of there, and then I'll show it to you. Right, so finished product. That's the surface of it, and it's a little bit off the bottom, but if we compare it to the other one where the seal rides, we can actually see just how close it is. Get an idea that yes, that's going to be right in the middle of that sealing ring. So that's the new sealing surface on that yoke shaft. I've got another one here I'm going to do, and put that one actually in a box and put it on the shelf. So I have it in stock. I usually do 2 at a time, but they only had one of these in stock. And I'm going to look for SKF. This is precision bearing, and I don't know if SKF sold out to these guys. This is made in Taiwan. It's okay. It's not a Chinese part. I like SKF better. I just didn't like the way that this thing broke apart. The edge of it's a little bit not as clean as what I'm used to, but this will last for another 20 years in a drive, if the drive lasts that long, but takes care of that sealing surface. Okay, so that's how you install a shaft seal for a yoke shaft, drive shaft, axles, whatever. You know, these are really common to install when you have an older product and you don't want to buy a brand new shaft. I mean, it's $500 for a whole new shaft with U-joints and a drive shaft, so it saves some money. It takes a little time, but we got the job done. I do like SKF a little better than these. Has a little bit better product, and that product is called Speedy Sleeve. That's what they call it, and I've used it for decades. This will work, it's fine, but I just like the other one a little better. So, hey, if you like that video, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.